What is going on, Crimson City? My name is Crimson CBAD, and I am bringing you your Week 14 Team Builder. We are almost at the end of the season. That is crazy. It seems like just yesterday we started Week 14 of Pokemon 4 Glory. Your Detroit Steel Wings are going up against Coach Kyle A. and the Miami Donphans. We did recently have a victory over Kyle in the WBE. We're looking to keep a nice little 2-0 win against the team as a whole. But if you guys haven't already, be sure to check out Kyle's YouTube. I'll be sure to leave the channel in the description of this video. And of course, in the comment section, feel free to let me know your thoughts on the team. And if you guys are excited, be sure to leave a like on the video. Your guys' support is always greatly appreciated. Let's talk a little bit about the Miami Donphans P4G team. A lot of common themes in recent weeks come together for his team. So he does have the Mega Absol, which we recently just played against Dan in the WBE. Very fast mon, 115 base speed. The Magic Bounce ability can be run special as well. Can run a little bit of a mix set. Has Will-O-Wisp as well. Something to keep in mind. He has the Latios. Very fast Pokemon, 110 base speed. Really good Psychic Dragon typing. He has the Doug Trio, Arena Trap, 120 base speed. Can be a Rock Setter. Can be set up to trap some of our mons, which can be very scary. Something that I find funny, he's got the Alolan Marowak and the Scolipede, which, if you recall in our video, is we speed pass from Scolipede into Alolan Marowak and won in the WBE. That was a major part of the victory, I should say. So he does have the Alolan Marowak, Curse Body, Lightning Rod, and Rockhead. 3 very good abilities in League formats. That can be very, very powerful with that thick club. He has the Scolipede, speed boosting, bug and poison stab. He has a little bit of coverage moves with things like Aqua Tail. Things like Earthquake, Rock Slide, can speed pass all around so much. He has the Heliolisk. He actually picked up our Heliolisk that we dropped earlier in the season. Dry Skin, Sandveil, and Solar Power. So we're bringing rain this week, so we got to be careful for Dry Skin, Heliolisk. But 109 base speed, has a little bit, pretty one-directional as far as moveset goes. A little bit of coverage here and there. Alolan Ninetales, he has the Snow Warning along with the Aurora Veil, so that's something we have to keep in mind. That's actually one of the reasons why I'm bringing rain this week. Suicune, very bulky water Pokemon, 85 base speed. Crocoon sets are very common. Calm Mind, Scald, Roar, Protect, Toxic, things like that. Hitmontop, Intimidate, Technician, Steadfast abilities. Can be a spinner, can be a very, very hard hitter with that Technician ability. Porygon 2. Everybody knows about P2. Everybody knows about P2, and you got to knock off, and you got to toxic, you got to wear it down. You can make it a setup fodder as well, if so be it. Rampardos, I've never actually faced a Rampardos in League format, but I don't want to sleep on it because there's been other mons that I haven't played in League format that I've slept on and turn around and bite me in the butt. So, the Mold Breaker and Sheer Force abilities, 58 base speed, tops out at, I believe, 121 in League format, so. He does have rockers in the form of Doug Trio, Alolan Marowak, and Rampardos. Scolipede can be his Spiker or a Toxic Spiker. He has Rapid Spin in the form of Hitmontop. He has a Defogger in the form of Latios. No Clericking on his team, which is nice to note. Toxic Spikes, because of the Scolipede, I don't want to bring. But Hazards could be a little bit helpful if we do decide to bring those. So let's go on ahead and break down the team. You guys see it on the screen. We're bringing Stepfather Zygarde, Yachiberry Zygarde with the Aura Break ability. Dragon Dance, 1000 Arrows, Extreme Speed, and Outrage. 156 HP, 252 Max Attack, Adamant Nature, 4 Defense, 4 Special Defense, and 92 Speed. What does this do, you might ask? I'm glad you asked. So at +1, we outspeed the entire team. 1000 Arrows, a broken move, hits the hits the Absol, hits the Latios, Doug Trio, hits pretty much everything on his team very hard. Extreme Speed is good for the priority. Outrage, once the Suicune is worn down, once the Alolan Ninetales is gone, and once the Porygon 2 is kind of worn down, Outrage just kind of comes in and starts, knocking some skulls, which is very nice to note. We have Indra, the Damp Rock, Pelipper, Drizzle ability, Hurricane, Toxic, U-Turn, and Defog. Max HP, 140 special attack, 116 speed with a Timid Nature. This is here to set the rain for Mega Swampert to come in later. It is also to counteract the hail in case he does bring the Alolan Ninetales with the Aurora Veil. Veil offense is very scary. Hurricane is nice. It hits everything on his team. The Rampardos resists it, and the Heliolisk, while still frailed, I mean, didn't really want to bring Water Stab this week, to be honest, because that's pretty obvious, I feel like. So Toxic is there to wear things down, such as the Latios, in case he switches it in. The Suicune, the Porygon 2. U-turn for the switching in case he does switch into something like P2 into Suicune. If we can get those worn down, we can start bringing in some of our wall breakers to kind of take advantage of that. Defog removes the screens. Defog removes hazards. Like I said, he does have 3 rockers and a spike setter, so Defog will be nice for that. We are bringing Marth, the Mega Swampert. Max attack, 4 in special defense, 252 in speed, Jolly Nature, Brick Break, Ice Punch, Earthquake, and Roar. We are bringing Roar in case he decides to set up like a sub with Scolipede, in case he decides to speed pass, do some shenanigans with that, in case he baton passes on the Mega Swampert. We can go for a Roar and just get rid of that. Calm Mind Suicune is also a thing. SD, sub Mega Absol, things like that. Brick Break breaks the screens in case he has it. Ice Punch and Earthquake manhandle his team as well. Brick Break hits the Mega Latios, or the Mega Absol. The Ice Punch hits the Latios. Earthquake hits the Doug Trio. Earthquake hits the Alolan Marowak. Earthquake hits the Scolipede. Earthquake hits the Heliolisk. Earthquake hits the Alolan Ninetales. Earthquake hits the Suicune. Earthquake hits the Hitmontop. Earthquake hits Porygon 2. Earthquake hits Rampardos. So Roar is there just to keep mons from setting up all over us and putting up subs. We have Spadef Scissor, Tony Stark this week, the Leftovers ability, or the Leftovers item Technician ability, Bullet Punch, U-Turn, Toxic, and Roost. 252 max HP. 4 in attack, 252 special defense. Toxic, again, is nice in case he decides to switch in Suicune, in case he decides to switch in a few other of his mons. Toxic will be nice for that. Bullet Punch there for the priority, U-turn for the switch momentum, and then Roost just to keep our health nice and good. With Rain and special defense Scissor, I really like it because even HP fires from very offensive mons can't do too much to us. Roserade, Ivy is coming out this week. A Black Sludge item, the natural cure ability, Leech Seed, Spikes, Leaf Storm, and Sludge Bomb. Spikes are going to be 236 max, 236 HP, 180 defense, Bold Nature, 92 in speed. Leech Seed, Spikes, Leaf Storm, and Sludge Bomb. Leech Seed is really nice because on the Switch, it can provide some of our more walls like Sock, you guys can see, like Zygarde, and like Mega Swampert, a little bit of recovery. Spikes will be nice for dealing with things like P2 and Suicune, as well as breaking potential sashes on things like Doug Trio, getting damage off on Scolipede. Sludge Bomb is there. Sludge Bomb hits the Alolan Ninetales, hits the Heliolisk, hits a few other mons on his team. Leaf Storm is there just in case we need to nuke something like the Suicune, you know, just fire off one big hit. Black Sludge for the recovery there. 92 in speed. We are outspeeding max speed Rampardos by 1. I told you I was not sleeping on Rampardos. I do not want to sleep on that thing, so I will do that. The 180 defense also helps us handle the Rampardos, helps us handle things like the Hitmontop as well. Hitmontop doesn't like being leech seeded and then switched around on. So, and then last but not least here, we have Choice Scarf Sock, All Might with the Mold Breaker ability, Close Combat, Knockoff, Earthquake, and Rock Slide, 252 max attack, 84 defense, 172 in speed. With the Scarf and 172 in speed, we're outspeeding the entire team, barring any Choice Scarfers that top above Doug Trio. Close Combat hits the Mega Absol. Knockoff hits the Latios. Close Combat hits the Doug Trio. Knockoff, Earthquake, and Rock Slide all hit the Alolan Marowak. Rock Slide hits the Scolipede. Earthquake and Close Combat hit the Heliolisk. Rock Slide hits the Alolan Ninetales. Close Combat hits the Suicune. Close Combat hits the Hitmontop. Close Combat hits the P2. And Close Combat hits the Rampardo. So Leech Seed recovery going into something like Sock will be nice for this matchup. I think that, again, if Zygarde can't set up, after poking some holes with Hurricanes from Pelipper, with some Earthquakes and Ice Punches from Swampert, with some Bullet Punches from Scissor, with some Spikes set up, I think Sock can come in and just kind of start clicking Close Combat a few times. At the very least, it can revenge kill some of the mons, maybe put some bigger dents for something like Zygarde to come in and set up all over his team. But that is going to be it for today's Team Builder. We're actually not doing a combo Team Builder battle video like we usually do, so if you guys have enjoyed that, yeah, be sure to leave a like on the video. Like I said, of course, feel free to subscribe. We also do have the WBE going on tomorrow. You guys will see our Team Builder going up against Game Boy Luke and the Bristol City Blazikins coming up. I'm hoping to pick up this W. I don't know if we can still make playoffs after the losses the loss that we had last week against the New York from Coach Crit2 Fan Nate, as I've affectionately called him ever since our match. But I don't know if we're going to be able to make playoffs anymore, but we're going to try to continue to win our games until the end of the season. We've only got 1 week left, so we'll try to win out the best we can, but that's going to be it for me, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed. As always, I would like to remind you guys to be great and do great. I'm going to let this outro bang. I'm going to talk to you all soon. Later.